Students, this is Mrs. Khan from Model School, and in the previous video I have told you how the person, that is UA, he goes to his friend and is to see who is a painter, and sees how he is drawing a beggar. Okay, and now we will continue with the same chapter. I hope you all remember the previous part. Well, I think the model should have a share, added Huey, laughing. They, wo- they work as hard as you. That the person who was sitting there, he was also working as the painter did. Nonsense, nonsense. Why look at the trouble of laying on and paint alone and standing day long at one's ease? So, the person, he was standing throughout the day and helping the painter to paint his photo, and he is getting just 1 shilling for 1 hour. It's all very well, Huey, for you to talk. It's something to say something is quite easy. But I tell you now, it's the work more for the artist. I am busy. Smoke a cigarette and keep quiet. I am busy now. Don't disturb me. You take a cigarette, smoke the cigarette, and please keep quiet. Because saying something is different and doing it is something very difficult. After some time, a servant came in and told Trevor that the frame maker wanted to speak to him. The one who is going to make the frame of that picture, he wanted to see him. Don't run away, Huey, he said as he went out. Trevor said that don't go away, Huey. I'll be back in a moment. The old beggar took advantage of Trevor's absence and rest for a moment. The old beggar, he wanted to rest for a moment on the wooden bench. So the old beggar, he sat down on the bench behind him to take some rest. He looked so forlorn and wretched that Huey could not help pitying on him. And he was feeling so tired, the beggar was feeling so tired that Huey, he had a very good heart, he was a great-hearted person, so he felt very pity and he felt in his pockets to see what money he had. He put his hand in the pocket to see whether he had some money. All Huey could find was a sovereign and some coppers. So he could find only a sovereign and few copper coins. Poor old fellow, he thought to himself, and he needed it more than I do. So he thought that this poor fellow, this poor beggar, he needed much more than I do. So he walked across